What's going on, guys? Today we're going to work on Ray's EG hatch. He recently picked this up a couple months ago. He had this really clean white one that he ended up selling and told me he missed it pretty quickly, so we ended up scooping up this one. This one's cool though. It has an Integra B18 B1 swap that was already swapped when we got it. Cool little upgrade. Unfortunately, you saw it's filling gas right now. We thought maybe it was just low, but it seems like the fuel pump has failed, so we'll probably get that changed today. We're gonna work on getting it lowered with a bunch of parts and some different wheels. Reached out to Maxpeedingrods, of course. They took care of us and sent us some coilovers. We got the front and rear camber kit. I also reached out to another sponsor, Jackspania Racing. We are gonna put on some the MPC replica forks. I know a lot of people think that they are, and they seem to be ideally the same. But he created his own. We're going to put those on, and we are actually going to use some MPC rear lower control arms. The forks came with some hardware. Pretty cool. It looks like they have, honestly, looks like really similar hardware to the MPC, the one that their competitors market. But they're a little bit lower price point. So one of the reasons we went with that today, we want to try those out and give them a shot. And of course, the coilovers, I'm always supplied those. These are the T6s, which have the 8K and 5K spring rate. We're going to give those a shot, and we're going to try to get this thing lowered pretty low on his wheels. He wants a pretty low vehicle, so we'll see what we can do with I feel like the drop forks and the lower control arms. It does give you some additional drop already, but it'll help with the ride quality. So we're going to get all those swapped out. He also brought over some aero parts. He has his wing. You have your lip in there too, right?
Yeah.
And his wing, so we're going to try to get those installed at the same time.
Which one do you need? The 14.
Okay.
I think the...
Oh, that was nice.
So I was gonna buy that stuff from Jaime.
And?
I was gonna buy that stuff.
Those are carbon too, right?
Carbon, yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll be cool to mix it up though.
It is. And I'm gonna buy it.
And then how it goes up against it. From this one. That shit's gonna be fucking slammed.
I know.
Like I just put the fork and then the coil over like 4 inches away from each other.
Yeah. Fuck it, right? Yo.
It's what you're shooting for, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yay!
Bro, let's slam that game.
Just fucking with you.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was nice. It was fun to just chill, hang out with it. Yeah, have fun.
It was my son's birthday.
I know. Just fucking with you. Don't do that, John. Yeah. So here's a look at where it sits without us. We didn't adjust the coilovers, we just installed the forks and then of course the coilovers and upper control arms. But it's probably gonna be pretty low so far. Press in bushing here. Dig it to all of it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I did to lift.
Is that 14 or 17?
You need some hardware down here. Some nicer bolts.
I just got the one.
Yes. There's 3 total. Since I have my arm up, I can tighten everything. Push the arm. It needs to slide in. All right, so we got the back installed pretty quickly. Looks like it's gonna be pretty low as well without adjusting it. We just wanna see where it sits. Let's get the wheels put on, let's get it on the floor and let's take a look at it. Okay, so Ray just got his wheel on and I think this is a little lower than he wants to do, so we're gonna adjust it before we even take it down. No need to put it on the floor and then try it again, because the front is sitting a lot better. We may lower that, but this one we think is just a little too low. It looks dope, but I think it's still gonna settle a little bit, so we're gonna raise it a hair before we get it on the floor. So after adjusting the camber and the height a little bit, looks like it's gonna tuck a little more as we lower it. We were testing it with jacks, pushing the control arms up. We like this a little bit better. We want to see where it sits. Also, we want to see where it settles. Let's get on the floor and take a look at it. We're off here on that side. What do you want to do with the stock suspension?
You want to throw it, sell it, give it away?
I mean, usually it just goes in the trash for me.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
I'll probably just throw them away.
Just sell it, throw it, whatever it is.
Nah, they're pushing.
You're off?
We're clean over here. You're good, you go fast. Everything's out.
Oh my God, it's motherfucker.
Dude, that's a good set right there. I like that. I think the side looks tight. It's like a nice, it's tucking that upper lip, that upper line on the Zenny's tires.
Okay, upper line's inside because this is tucking a little bit better.
More?
This is lower.
We can always adjust. Depends on how you want to keep it. I don't know if we can turn the front wheel a ton, but we'll check it out. So here's the initial on this side. This side is like we're talking about it right now on the little line of the Falcon tire. It's tucking right there, it might settle. This one looks similar. It might have issues turning though a little bit. I think the fenders may need to be pulled / rolled, or just add a little more camber instead. That might be actually the easier alternative. And then this side, yeah, a little more tuck here. And then same, oh yeah, this one is lower here. We need to go up a little bit more on this side. But it's looking pretty dope. We dig it. We're gonna mess around with suspension a little more and see if we can get at a height we like. When playing with the suspension, with the shorter fork, obviously made it difficult for us to adjust the camber, and we're trying to add some on this side. So what we had to do is remove the bolt at the bottom of the fork, and then the knuckle came down. So now we have room to access these on top, and we can add a little more camber here. So might be difficult to get it aligned, I guess. I can't imagine an alignment guy would want to have to remove that every single time. Something to consider if you're doing a setup like this. A little more challenging if you have an alignment shop that doesn't cater to like lowered vehicles already.
I'm starving, bro.
Huh?
I'm starving.
Are you?
Hey.
So we got the lip on. Earlier it started. We got to mess with the fuel pump, but it started. He's gonna try it again, so we can just back it up, check it out. We got the wing on, and we're in business again, thankfully. Straighten it out before you back it out. See what it looks like out there. Was it rubbing the tire or something?
Yeah.
A little bit?
More camber. Does that fuck up my rear bumper? See it?
I see it.
It's a hard mess camber.
Actually, bend that little piece in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull it forward. We'll knock it out real quick. No, yeah, all the way in the garage, I'm sorry. Kill it. I see it. Let's jack this corner up real quick. See if we can't. Actually, that little piece of the body is like bending down. It's the only piece catching, right? So, little piece of the metal right there. We're gonna mess around with that real quickly. Looks cool, dude. I dig it. So here we are, finished up with messing with the settings on the camber and height. This is the height where he likes it at for now. We're gonna see if it settles in time. So on the front, we ended up maxing out the camber. We pushed it all the way in just to help keep the tires off of the fenders. They're not rolled. I think they are partially, but they're not really that flat yet. The rear as well, we want to get out here on another day. We don't have time today to get them rolled a little bit better. And we adjusted the camber, kept it off of the tire. That other side, right now, it was catching little metal piece that comes off the body of the car, so we rolled the camber in a little bit on this side, and now it's better. But it is sitting really nicely. He has a nice drop on there, something where he wanted it to be, and it's starting on its own now. Thankfully, we didn't have to mess with the fuel pump. We'll probably end up suggesting just change it next time you're over. Let's get that thing changed out and just rule that out for something that might be causing the no start. But that's how it sits for now. We're gonna see how that settles. want to thank Maxpeedingrods for the coilovers and the camber kits, Jackspania for that drop fork in the front. Those parts are all sponsored for this build from them two companies. Can't thank them enough. If you guys are curious about why we went with the Jackspania parts, of course we wanted to try it. If you're curious, you know, people are going to say it all the time. I hear it all the time from generic parts to rep parts. You know, this billet part, yeah, obviously it's something that they had built previously. It is a little less expensive. It's a similar design. It does the same thing, about $50 less expensive at any given time. I mean, you can make an argument back and forth about repping other wheels, companies, parts, whatever. It's all up to you what you decide to do. I like saving a little bit of money, and I think a lot of you guys that follow me do as well, especially on something that is pretty simple of a part. It's just build a piece of aluminum. See how they last. I can't imagine there being any issues, but the MPC arms, MPC product, they started off with it. Really nice quality. I'm really digging these arms. I'd never seen them in person before, but really cool. I like the concept of dropping a vehicle without actually using coilovers. I think it'd be cool to see how the drop forks and drop lower control arms do on a vehicle with stock suspension, to see what kind of height it would be at. But that finishes it off today, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content on Ray's EG. Hopefully we can get some more on this soon, maybe some rollers and just footage of all the dudes together. You guys take it easy. Before I finish off the end of this video, another product that had been sent out to me. I got it, I believe it was October of last year. I've been using this gun. I use this pretty often now just to test the wear and tear on it. It has been doing really well. Battery level, power level. It's been knocking out jobs alongside the Milwaukee. That's what Ray and I both used today when we were working on the EG to get it done. Just wanted to give you guys another little update on it if you were curious and if you'd seen the video in the past. Still working on it and going strong. Even the tires are a little fat. Down, I sold it, I was moving around. All the tires. Build all the tires. Oh yeah, even with motors. I'm pushing cars around by myself out here all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Not right now, they all run.